Hello everyone and welcome to the very first video of Elder and Oak Tarot. If you're coming from my main channel Ocean Jasper, thank you so much for checking this channel as well, especially being a baby new one. It needs really all of your support, so thank you from the bottom of my heart. So if you're new here, this is Daniela. I'm your tarot reader. Today we're going to be doing a pick a card reading to receive some urgent messages from your spirit. We have 3 piles here that you can choose from, but you do not have to pick only one. So if you feel attracted to more than a pile, that's absolutely fine. We have the Fox and Ivy in pile number 1 with the Aspen Ogham Stave and the Fluorite Crystal. The Owl and Hop in pile number 2 with the Ivy Ogham Stave and the New Jade Crystal. And the Snake and Fern in pile number 3 with the Yew Ogham Stave and the Obsidian Crystal. You're going to find the timestamps in the info box below, so whenever you're ready, simply click on those and it will bring you directly to the beginning of your reading. If you like the content of this channel, I would love if you could support it by simply leaving a thumbs up, a comment, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell down below so you'll be notified anytime that I publish a new video. If you'd like to get a private reading with me, they are available. You just have to contact me through my email. You can find it in the info box below together with my prices. And if you are interested in getting an Ogham set for yourself, let me know. They are available for sale. So that would be everything. Thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader and for trusting my guidance. I can't wait to see you at the beginning of your reading. Hello my loves and welcome to your reading. If you picked the Fox and Ivy in pile number 1 with the Aspen Ogham Stave and the Fluorite Crystal, we're going to be using the Lunne Tarot deck. You can find it in the info box below if you're interested to get it for yourself. We're going to shuffle it in camera, accepting upright and reverse cards as well. I really like doing so because it gives us basically the double amount of meanings that we can find in the tarot deck. So we're going to receive some urgent messages from your spirit for pile number 1, please and thank you. I have already been shuffling and meditating on your energies for a while before hitting the record button, but I thought it'd be nice to do it as well together with you. The Fox and Ivy are telling me that there is some need for you to embrace adaptability in your life. Oopsie. And the Ogham Stave, the Aspen, does speak about possibly you feeling scared of something, feeling stuck as well, surrounded by stagnant energy. In some cases as well, defeated. And in some cases, it could be that you are dealing with some addictions. And so the Aspen is wonderful because the main message is we are here for you. Okay, you are connected with us. So it's your spirit telling you we are not gonna leave you alone. Okay, so it is the sign that you are actually connecting with them already, even before this reading. They're trying to send you messages. Okay, yes, Page of Swords. This is the messenger card. Okay, so that is again another message that they are here with us. We have the 7 of Swords in the reverse position. We have the Wheel upright, the Magician upright, the Knight of Swords upright, and the 6 of Wands upright. Let me just adjust the screen for a second and I'll be back. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that spirits really are pushing you to use your words to protect yourself, to defend yourself, to express your needs and thoughts and values, okay, and be really firm about them. It is pushing you to really get in touch with your thoughts, with your opinion, with your boundaries, okay, and communicate them clearly to others. This is to prevent them to take advantage of you with the Seven of Swords in reverse. It's even to prevent yourself from sabotaging your project, sabotaging yourself in general. So it is really important. I really urging you to use your words because they can be extremely powerful. Even the tone of your voice can send a really important message to others. Even if you're using the same words but the tone is different, then the message will be delivered differently, right? So I feel that they're urging you to switch gear with the Wheel of Fortune as well in reverse, and see yourself from a different perspective, and finally giving credit to all of that beautiful tools, qualities and skills that you have hidden within yourself. They want you to believe in your power to attract the reality that you desire. Everybody has this power. They really want you to start attracting it from a place of your heart. So, for example, if you are hoping to get to improve your financial situation, but all you're thinking of is the number of digits that you want to see in your bank account, well, then you're sending a material thoughts that doesn't have really much of an emotional attachment to it. Instead, if you try to send the vibrational of the state in which you will feel once you will get that amount of money, like, oh, I will be able to be free, I will be able to buy some extra equipment for my passions and side jobs, or for my what would you call them, hobbies. I'll have money to go to that particular course that I really like. I'll have money to go to university, or I'll have money to travel. And so instead of simply focusing on the digits, they want you to focus on the feeling. How will you feel? What improvements will it have in your life? So try to send as well this feeling of being grateful as well for anything that happened in your life up until now, and feeling like everything served your highest best. Try to send forgiveness to the people that done wrong to you as well, so that if you clear your heart space in that way, your chances to attract your the reality that you wish is much increased. Then we do have the Six of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Also, this is telling me that once you pursue your goals with determination and a clear mind, and a clear planning as well, you're eventually, without doubt, you're going to be successful and victorious with these Six of Wands. Okay, so they're simply telling you, do not give up, believe in yourself, believe in your goals, and simply act upon them. Okay, and pursue them as quick as you can. They really want you to put fast movement into this. It is, if it was a pentacle, like the Knight of Pentacles, they would be saying, look, you need to commit to this, but don't go too strong. Just grow with it slowly, and as long as you're steady, it doesn't matter how long it's gonna take to get there, and it's not going to happen too quick. But with this Nine of Swords, they're telling you, you need to act right now. Okay, you need to take advantage of this opportunity that has been given to you. So, yeah, if you find that there is an opportunity for yourself to speak up for yourself, then do it now. Don't wait until later. Let's see what else we have here. There is definitely something that scares you, like we saw with the aspen, or that makes you feel stuck and stagnant, like we notice. So basically your spirits are suggesting you to act now, and to also create some mental clarity so that you know what you're going after, because that is essential, right, to create the reality of your wishes. Like if you are confused about what you want to get, and if you have lots of blockages about how can you get there, why would you ever be that lucky, all of that is kind of holding you back. Okay, so they really want you to switch gear, to start thinking differently, and to believe that good fortune can come to you. That there's a lot of people that were living in misery, and all of a sudden they jumped into a luxurious life, and that is possible. So they want you to believe in miracles, and they want you to believe that you are going to be the one catalyzing these miracles. It's all about the energy that starts from your heart space and then spiral around you. Okay, and they want you to believe in all of your talents. They want you to use them. Okay, they want you to know that you have everything that you need in order to attract the reality of your wishes. Everything is going to be fine with the Six of Wands. You are going to be successful. You're going to come out of it feeling super proud of yourself, and you will want to shout out to the world all of your achievement. These also speak about having an audience. So if you're expecting for your audience to grow, it is going to grow. Okay, simply continue to pursue that goal. Let me get some more cards and see what else your spirits want you to know. Also, the words that you say to yourself matter so much. So I feel that they want you to wake up in the morning and only have positive words for yourself. So compliment yourself, compliment your hair, compliment your skin, the color of your eyes, how great you've done yesterday, how beautiful the drawings you do are, or your cooking is, or how kind you are, etc, etc. So write a gratitude list, write a love list, write all the things that you like about yourself, and also be the main fan of yourself. Like, motivate yourself with positive affirmation every single day, and that is going to help you so much to achieve whatever it is that you want. They want you to use your cleverness to adapt to new situation as well. There's a lot of focus on your mental state with the fluorite as well. They really want you to be taking important choices right now. They want you to have really clear mind. Like I said, the fluoride helps to open up the third eye as well, so it connects your throat chakra with the crown chakra, so it helps to as well transcend spiritual messages and turn them into sentences, and it helps to trust in your intuition a lot more, and in your clairvoyant skills, even if that's something that you're interested. They really want you to overcome any stagnant energies and fears that you have by simply trusting in your abilities to speak, to express yourself, ability to find the answers within yourself to the questions that you have, and the ability to see clearly as well. So once you trust your intuition, if you're scared that, for example, somebody's going to betray you, or that somebody is going to sabotage your project, or that somebody is going to deceive you, they want you to trust your intuition as much as possible, because they want you to know that you do have that skill. it's like a muscle that you have to continue practicing, you have to continue applying so that you'll be able to rely upon it. You do have an incredible ability in reading the energies around you and seeing the intentions of other people, even from the first instant. So if you do listen to yourself, you will know it already. This fear is coming because you're not trusting those skills and those talents. So that is, I feel really strong about this message right now that just came very fluently. So I think that it was just directly and passionately sharing this with you. So let's get more cards for pile number 1. The Lovers, investing, the Death in reverse, the Page of Wands upright, the Nine of Swords in reverse, the Page of Pentacles in reverse, and the World in reverse. So it feels that the majority of your fears and worries are possibly associated to trust other people, not necessarily in romantic relationship, but also in them, and especially to have trust in the person that you have in front of you. And it worries you because it could be that you have lost trust in humanity because of how many times you have betrayed. And the Page of Swords can also be speaking about boundaries, like they want you to place boundaries. And I know that this is hard, like that they know that this is hard, but they want you to remove any fears and worries that you have about people, whatever happened to you in the past, because if we continue to focus upon how we felt in the past with person ABC that treated us badly, unfortunately we are spreading out into the energy, into the universe, that same energy. Therefore we are attracting similar experiences. We keep spiraling towards the same type of encounter, just with a different name. So they really want you to step back and stop worrying about possible events to repeat again in your life. Just because they repeated so many times, it doesn't mean that it has to happen again. So really they want you to focus on the union that you can create with the people around you, on the fact that we are also similar, we can be a mirror to each other, and we can change the world simply with understanding and compassion and clear communication. So they want you to focus on the beautiful things of union and community rather than on the reason why you should step back from it and never trust them ever again because they hurt you so badly. Okay, they are saying that there could be some type of resistance in embracing transformation in your life. So you have to pass from this vision where you can see there's only dark clouds around you and there's no hope and this is the end of it, and they want you to instead see that there is a tiny little hole in which you can go through, and it can transfer immediately towards a new reality. Behind these black clouds there is a beautiful starred sky. It's always there even when you don't see it. Okay, so they really want you to transform your attitude. And so if you used to be kind of negative and pessimistic, especially about new encounters, because you were scared that again they were gonna treat you badly, stepped all over you, betrayed you, stabbed in your back, etc., being fake. They want you to embrace this transformation. They want you to leave the past behind and embrace this new beginning. But they can see that there is a little bit of resistance. Page of Pentacles in reverse as well is fear of committing. It doesn't have to be committing to another person. It can simply be fear committing to yourself, to your passions and talents and hobbies. Commit to a healthier routine. Commit to even tending to your garden, whether it is the garden of your soul or an actual garden. So this is fear of not being good enough at your job, fear that you're not going to make it last for a long time, to actually have a positive effect in your life. So they want you to transform this attitude. And also, yes, commitment to new friendship, a new encounter, whatever that is, a new job. They feel, for example, if you've been encountering lots of bad job positions in which you've been heavily traumatized, they want you to start considering the option that the next one will be nicer, and you might want to commit to it on a long-term basis. The thing is, you're here on this planet to have fun, to create the reality of that you want. So start embracing the flow, okay? Whenever you feel happy, whenever something positive happens in your life, try to expand that positive spiral and make it spin even faster, and allow all of your ideas to flow through you. So if you feel like doing 10 different things in the same day, then just do it. As long as you have fun, then you're going to stay in a high vibrational state that is going to attract whatever you want. With the world, there is fear of embarking on a new journey, of stepping onto a new chapter of your life. There is fear that once you completely detach from what happened in the past, you're gonna lose touch with your true self, perhaps. But they want you to know that whatever is coming after it is much more exciting, and that the good things will always remain within you. You can decide to keep the positive things of your past and bring them towards the future. Okay, and also here is like, they want you to stop being scared of what could happen next. Like, if there is a particular hobby that you like and you would like to monetize it, the world in reverse could be the fear of starting it, the fear of making the first step, and the fear of leaving behind the life that you used to live up until now, which is the comfort zone, basically. They're like, look, why don't you simply keep doing the things that make you happy? And eventually, if they work out, even better. But they don't necessarily have to have that goal, or I have to make money out of this. Just do it to enjoy yourself. So there is a painter. Some of you might be artistic. Some of you might have not been painting in a very long time. And, because life was just throwing too many lemons at you. And spirits now are saying, turn all of your emotions into art. It is going to heal you, it is going to help you, and it's going to give you that strength to embrace the new chapter and start with a complete new energy. Now, they know that it is hard to let go of old patterns, old beliefs, and old old habits and attitudes. But they really believe that you could enjoy your life so much better if you just let go of your past. If you do witchcraft, perhaps doing cord cutting spell could be helpful for you. And you don't have to do it just as separate yourself from a person, detach yourself from a person. You can use it also to detach yourself from an old habit or an old version of yourself that you don't like anymore. So yeah, if you're going through a very stagnant period of your life, spirits are really encouraging you to pick up the brush, metaphorical brush, and do whatever it inspires you to do. Okay, just start doing the thing, start doing the painting, and without worrying whether you're going to open a gallery one day or not. Just do it. Okay, that's what they want you to know. Whatever it is that is going to help you out, help getting you out of that stagnant energy. Last layers of card for you, pile number 1. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands in reverse, the Two of Wands upright, and the Four of Pentacles upright. So they want you to consider, what is it that you truly value? What is it that you truly would never be able to let go of? What is it, something that you can rely upon? Whether it is a personality trait of yours, or whether it is an actual material reason of support. What is it that you cannot let go of? And be really assertive about it, as in, this is mine, I cannot share it. This is going to be like my deal breaker. This is something that I cannot let go of. This is acting as a pillar of sustainment for me. So it is important, whatever I'm gonna start doing in my next chapter of my life, I need to have this stability. Okay, no matter what that is. If you need your family to be around you, if you need a solid group of friends, if you need a solid job, if you need a studio where you can do your art, whatever that is, be assertive about what is something that you cannot compromise about, and start there. And then they want you to start seeing different options that you have available for your future. They want you to start moving. They want you to get out of the position in which you are, because if you were stuck in the Ace of Wands, in which you only had lots of ideas but then never put them in practice, they want you to actually start taking the first step. It doesn't really, they want you to get unfrozen. If you were feeling like, oh, but what if I'm gonna take the wrong decision? What if I'm gonna take the wrong path? They want you to know that either way, it is going to lead you somewhere, and you can always come back if you want to. Okay, it's not that you cannot walk backward. And really, it doesn't really matter exactly what your goal is right now or what choice you're going to make, as long as you make a choice. Okay, Knight of Wands in reverse, because this is repressed energy. Like, you're repressing your passions, you're repressing your will, you're repressing your stamina, your desire to move, and desire to express yourself, desire to fight for yourself as well. This could even be repressed anger for some of you, repressed some type of strong emotion that is being repressed, especially around the solar plexus. So whether that is inspiration, passion, it doesn't really matter. Like, there's lots of you out there, and so it's going to resonate with a few different scenarios, but they really want you to start climbing up that mountain. It doesn't, without worrying, will I get there? Will I get to the top of the mountain? Will I feel sick in the meantime? As long as you have everything that you need. Do you have water? Yes. Do you have a snack? Yes. Do you have your bag? Yes. Do you have some tissues? Do you have sun cream and a hat? That's it. Like, obviously this is just a metaphor, but once your basic needs are met, then you can go forward and start this new path. Then everything else is optional, and it will come to you as it comes. But be reassured, like, reassure yourself by taking care of those primary needs, and then that is going to help you feeling less worried about what's gonna come next. So that was the reading for you. I really hope it resonated. Let me know in the comments down below if it did, and write down the pile that you have chosen, even just for your future reference. I'd love if you could support this channel by leaving a thumbs up, a comment, share with your friends, subscribe if you haven't done it yet, and hit the notification bell down below so you'll be notified anytime that I publish a new video. If you're interested in these decks, I'm gonna list them in the info box below. There could be some Amazon affiliate link in between. I just kind of have to be transparent about it, and that is gonna be one of the ways that you have to support me, if you wish. So that would be everything. Thank you infinitely for listening to the very first video of my new channel. If you'd love to have a look at my main channel, in which I mainly share romantic videos, have a look. It's called Ocean Jasper, and I'd love to have you there as well. Infinite hugs to you, and see you very soon. Bye bye. Hello my loves and welcome to your reading. If you have picked pile number 2 with the Owl and Hope, the Ivy Womb Stave and the new Jade Crystal, we're going to be using the Lunne Tarot deck. We are going to be shuffling camera, accept reverse cards as well as upright cards. If you are interested in getting these decks, you can find the names in the info box below. You might find some Amazon affiliate link here and there if they are currently present on Amazon as well. So let's see what are some urgent messages from your spirit to you for pile number 2. I can already see with the Owl and Hope and the Ivy that spirits kind of want you to give yourself a pat in the back, because you've gone through a really long journey and you can finally take some breaths of relief here. Okay, they want you to recognize all of your progress. They want you to acknowledge it. With the Ivy, it could be that you've gone through a really long soul search. Okay, that you've been doing lots of work with yourself, embracing as well your wilderness, considering different paths, and trying as well your best not to smother the things that you're super passionate about or that you care about really deeply. You've been doing a lot of inner work. And with the Owl and Hope as well, you've been gaining a lot of wisdom already. And now you can finally ground. You can finally feel at peace with this new Jade. Your heart is nourished. Your heart can finally feel calm. You know, the worst is past. The hardest, the toughest job is past. You're way beyond the toughest curve of this journey. So that's something that I can say from that. But let's find out. 3 of Wands. Beautiful. Then we have 7 of Wands upright. And the King of Wands. What is this clarified by? What are some urgent messages from Spirit? Please and thank you. Five of Cups, 10 of Cups in the reverse position, and 4 of Pentacles in reverse. I feel that for the majority of you, something that you really cared about has been snatched away from you. Okay, something that you would have never want to let go of, something that you were really, really attached to. And unfortunately, life events made it so that it has been taken away from you, whatever that was. If it was a relationship, if it was a mental state, if it was a material condition, whatever that was, it has been taken away from you, and it has brought so much grief and upset and sorrow and perhaps depression even. Like you weren't able to move past it. You weren't able to see hope for the future. You were really stuck thinking, now that I've lost this, there's no reason for me to keep fighting. Okay, everything that you've been working towards, everything that you've always been dreaming about, poof, gone, taken away. So this felt like eventually it was like a massive awakening time for you, because or if you're still there, they want you to finally step away from that. They want you to fight for a new purpose. They want you to be the boss of yourself, find that confidence within yourself, find a new purpose, and find hope for the future again. Just having something. Did I just grab 2 cards with this one? Yeah. Three of Pentacles was underneath. Okay. So they want you to pick like a new craft, a new job, a new collaboration, a new project, so that you have a reason and something to be looking forward to, something to fight for, and something to feel proud about as well. So for some of you, it could be that you are kind of still in that phase of disappointment and lack of hope, but spirits really want you to be able to see that there is light on the horizon. The sun is going to rise again, and there's going to be new things that you're going to be feeling motivated to fight for, that you're going to feel attached to, that you're going to love deeply. And so they want you to kind of have that soul search within yourself to figure out what is it that it could bring that spark of life again within you. For some other of you, it could be that you have already gone through that journey of healing the grief, and now you have finally stepped towards this new perspective. So they want you to know, well done. Like, this is a time for you to kind of take a few breaths of relief, as I said earlier, and acknowledge how far you've come. Let's see what other messages for pile number 2, please and thank you. Knight of Swords upright with the Knight of Cups in the reverse position. Then we have the Ten of Wands upright with the Sun in reverse. The Justice in the reverse position with the Four of Swords upright. Some injustice has happened to you. So the message from Spirit here is to sit in your confidence that now or far away in the future, justice will be made. And if not, you can still be at peace that you were in the right anyway. Okay, so they don't want you to get too attached to this idea that you have to be the one in charge of bringing justice. They want you to let go of it, okay, because it's is bringing too much burden in your life. You're carrying too much responsibility, even if it's an injustice that doesn't have is not directly related to you but to the people that you care about. They want you to cannot let go of these burden. It's just too much of a responsibility for you, and it's kind of inhibiting the sun from shining, okay, behind the clouds. It's like they want you to fully enjoy life, and they want you to fully be happy, and they think as long as you're carrying these huge responsibilities that do not really belong to you, like, it's really kind of you, but at some point you kind of have to detach a little bit and think about yourself. Because yes, with this Knight of Swords, it could be that you are fighting for others, you're speaking out for others that don't have a voice, you're defending others, or you're fighting for a specific cause that is either really connected to your private life or not. But by doing so, you are neglecting your own emotional needs. You are pushing away some happy experiences, some happy connection that could happen along the way. You're closing perhaps your heart in trusting and having faith in other people, or you're just not having the time to perceive the pleasant small moments in life that are so worth living for. Yeah, and the Jade as well is kind of telling you, please, I hate saying to people relax because it's just not nice. But spirits here are kind of saying this is a time for you to stop worrying so much and stop being in your mental space so much. Like if you can lay on a bed of moss and just listening to the trickling down of water, and the munching away of a little squirrel eating a hazelnut, and just listening to the leaves brushing against the wind, or the opposite. So if you can give that to yourself and ground yourself and detach yourself from these material problems that are occupying your mind so much, that would be amazing. That would help you so much, and it will bring a lot of wisdom into your life, and it will help you to ascend to a higher realm as well, in which you will be able to see the spiritual lessons of everything that is happening, and to understand why things developed in this way, and to embrace new pathways like the ivy suggests. And the ivy as well is there to remind us to stop feeling so attached to something as well, to kind of let it go, because otherwise you will smother it, and even though you had a good intent at the beginning, it could have the opposite consequence. Let's see some other urgent messages from Spirit to you for pile number 2. Two of Pentacles. They don't want you to have any indecision. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, about what direction should you commit towards. Let me see. Hanged One. It's like you've been spending a lot of time reflecting upon certain particular issue or a particular choice. Emperor, Death in reverse, and the Devil. Okay, so it feels like you're taking a lot of time in order to make an important choice in your life, because you want to make the honorable choice that is going to serve everybody's highest good. And you feel this huge responsibility that your choice will have a massive consequences on the people around you. Each one of them will be affected by your choice, and that's why you're taking a long time. You really want to analyze every single aspect of this decision, and that's why you're kind of scared as well to act upon it and make the final decision and commit towards it, because you know that it is going to have a huge impact both in your life and other people's. And I feel the spirits here are kind of saying, how about for once you listen to the little devil inside of you that is, for once, think selfishly instead of necessarily thinking about the good of the whole world. Okay, like it could be that, for example, something really small, you're really attached to the environment, you really want to fix it, to make it better, and so you take drastic choices that are good for the environment, but also on a limited scale, but at the same time they're affecting your life badly. Yes, it's a very honorable choice. For example, you decide not to fly. Honorable choice, but is also impeding you, like limiting you from accepting certain opportunities. You would be like, no, sorry, I can't take that job because I made this choice, and I know that it's actually bringing a lot of cons, but I made this choice and I have to stand up to it. I have to be honorable. I have to maintain my promise. But it feels like spirits here are saying, how about you stop resisting stop putting so much resistance to it and simply embrace whatever life is offering to you, and listen for once to the little devil that is like, what about choosing what is pleasant for me, and what, you know, what it would satisfy me right now in a very selfish way. That could be one interpretation for some of you. Otherwise, yeah, again, there is from these three cards this aspect of really coming down from that tree, really stop reflecting, finally jump, make the choice, stop being scared of the commitment, and trust in your ability that you're gonna do a great job anyway. If you are worried about stepping into an authority job, or, you know, yeah, if a job offer came towards you, but it requires a lot of responsibilities, it requires a lot of knowledge and wisdom, it requires a lot of thoughts for, like, it gives you a position of a leader in which you have to think about the consequence of the whole company. I feel the spirit is saying, whatever is resisting you, whatever is stopping you, just let it go. Stop feeling so attached to the old version of you. So for example, if in the past you would have never took those positions in which you were a leader because it made you feel scared, or you weren't feeling good enough for them, or you simply refuse to take so many responsibilities, now they're saying, please stop resisting to this transformation. It is happening to you for a reason, and is going to help you jumping from a new reality, from a reality to another. And so just simply let it be. The devil could be, for this new interpretation, could be actually the one that is holding you back, that is giving you limiting beliefs, that is making you feel like you're not good enough for this new transformation. So they want you to not listen to it. So I know that these two interpretations are very different from each other, but it will depend from your specific situation, because being a general reading, it is talking to a lot of different scenarios. So let me grab another couple of cards, and then we're gonna end it here. For pile number 2, please and thank you. The Two of Wands and the Temperance. So in a way, they're like, look, if you Temperance in reverse and the Two of Wands, I feel that they're saying every time that we are stepping out of the comfort zone, obviously there is something that worries us, that makes us feel nervous. But they're saying as soon as you decide to take the first step, all of those worries are just going to dissipate and disappear, and you will even wonder eventually, why was I worried so much about this? This is actually great. Okay, so this is the message I'm getting. At the same time, it's very important that you always follow your intuition. If something is really making you feel sick about a new decision, then feel free to consider it as well. Like I said earlier, you don't always have to make the most honorable choice that is the greatest for everybody else, because that can put you sometimes in a position in which you are a people pleaser. So listen to yourself and to your needs. And like I said earlier here, you are allowed to take a few breaths of relief and already give yourself a pat on the back, because you've gone a long way already. This has been a really long journey for yourself, and you've developed so much, and so this has been already incredible. And if you need a little break, that's absolutely okay. So that is everything for you. Let me know if you resonated in the comments down below. It has been lovely to read for you, and you can find all the ways that you have to support me in the info box below if you feel motivated to do so. And if you're interested in a private readings, I'm always here available. So find my email and prices in the info box below. Thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader and trusting my guidance. I'll see you very soon. Hello my loves, and welcome to your reading if you picked the snake and the fern in pile number 3 with the yew ogham stave and the obsidian crystal. We're going to be using the Mara Lunne tarot deck with these gorgeous watercolor drawings. You can find the names of the decks that I'm using in the info box below. Sometimes if they are currently present on Amazon, I do share the Amazon affiliate link as well, so feel free to click on those. So let's see what urgent messages Spirits has for you. Oh my goodness, it started lashing in this right instant. I have to say, with the snake and the fern, we're definitely talking about starting something new, starting over. We're talking about a rebirth, a deep transformation that brings a lot of healing in your life. And the yew ogham stave actually talks as well about some inevitable ending, but also the fact that when something ends, it gently leads towards the beginning of something new. I feel like I want to make this a bit brighter. There. So please and thank you. What are some urgent messages from Spirits to pile number 3? Please and thank you. Okay, so we have the Nine of Swords in the reverse position. So they don't want you to worry about this Ten of Swords upright, which talks indeed about really painful endings. We have also the Five of Swords upright, the Knight of Pentacles upright. Let's see what other messages, urgent messages from Spirit to pile number 3, please and thank you. The Six of Cups upright with the Eight of Cups. Yes. So I feel the spirits are urging you to let go of either a person, a situation, even an old version of yourself that is not serving you anymore. They are absolutely aware that it is one of the most difficult decisions to take, to simply walk away, especially if you've been putting so much love and effort and so you've invested so much into it. So it is painful to eventually decide to let it go, because your ultimate desire was always to make it work, but they want you to know that it is actually the right thing to walk away from this, at least for now. They do not want to worry. They do not want you to worry too much about these painful ending, because when you are in the Ten of Swords energy, you're thinking that this is the very end of everything, that basically life from now on is simply going to be a torture, because you're not going to have with you the very thing that you care the most of and that you invested all of yourself into. But the reality is that there is a sun rising at the horizon. Can you see it there? So the Ten of Swords also does speak, yes, about something ending. And it makes also sense because the 10 is the last card of the sword suit, excluding the court card. So it is a closing of a cycle, but it's also necessarily the beginning of a new one. And you see these doves, they definitely brings a lot of freedom and hope, okay, and purity as well. So not all bad news come for bad reasons, and that is why they really want you to stop focusing on the negative aspects of the situation. Obviously, it is important to release your sadness, let it go, let your tears help you healing. So let go of all of this sorrow, as in feel it, sit with it, allow all of these emotions to run through you and then release them, because that is the most healing thing that you can do for yourself in these times. It is not useful to simply bottling up and decide to not think about it and expect that in a way or another this huge dark ball of sorrow is going to disappear. It is not, unless you face it and you hold it and you take it out eventually. Okay, so yes, they do not want to worry. I said the same thing. They do not want you to worry, because they are absolutely certain that something even better is going to come for you. The Five of Swords, this is kind of deciding that it is not worth fighting anymore. It is not worth keep debating with the same people about the same things over and over again. This could be talking about petty arguments. It could be talking about fighting for a relationship, even though, yes, this reading is not necessarily talking about relationship, but whatever type of relationship, even not necessarily romantic. It could be with relatives, it could be with colleagues, it could be with friends. So they want you to kind of honor your points of view, to honor your philosophy, to honor your needs, to honor your dreams, and simply agree to disagree with whoever you're dealing with right now. There is no point keep fighting for it, even though, like I said, I imagine you have invested a lot into this situation or person or relationship or job, with project, whatever it is. But they really want you to kind of recognize, okay, the people you're working with or you're dealing with are not truly supporting your uniqueness. They're not understanding it. They're not respecting it. They are always ready to kind of attack you. And you found yourself in a situation in which you always have to defend yourself. And here they're saying, look, you know what you can do? Simply drop the swords and walk away. And you're going to find the right tribe with this Knight of Pentacles. As long as you are committing to your true values, to your projects, to your goals, and you do it from a place of the heart, and you do it with genuine intentions, the right tribes will come towards you. So they really want you to commit to yourself. Okay, whatever it is that you've been working upon, you don't have to let go of that. Kind of have to let go of the expectation that perhaps you've had on other people supporting that project. There is a Six of Cups as well. So because there is the Eight of Cups as well, there could be that for some of you, we're talking about letting go of a person that was very special to you, and possibly she or he was always by your side, and now not anymore. Now, I don't know if it is the end of a connection or if it is an actual loss, if your person passed away. I really hope not, but in that situation, I'm really, really sorry for you. In all of this situation, I'm really, really sorry for you, because I can feel your grief and sorrow. I can feel how difficult this is to start fresh from zero after something so deep and meaningful and hurtful happened. I feel that they want you to know that even though you're walking away, the connection that you have created, it will remain meaningful. It will leave a print forever. You will always have happy, loving memories about this person. And I feel, the Six of Cups also talks about reconciliation. So there might be eventually a possibility in the future for you to reconcile with this person. Nevertheless, right now, it is the time to find the confidence within yourself to go through this transformation. And the Obsidian as well wants you to really detox yourself from anything that is hurting you right now. Anything that is disrespecting you. Anything that is belittling you, or anything that is like walking over you, not listening to your boundaries, or anything, any toxic fights here, petty arguments, things like that, you don't have to carry upon your shoulder. You don't have to tolerate it. If it is toxic, just simply let it go. Stop fighting for it. Just invest on yourself. Even though you surely love whatever this thing was, whether it was a person or a project, or really depends on your personal situation, but they're saying it had become toxic, so you have to walk away from it. Let's see what other urgent messages from Spirit to you, please and thank you. The Hanged One in the reverse position and the Ten of Wands. I feel they're saying that they don't want you to feel suspended. They don't want you to feel like you are on pause. They don't want you to feel like you're so burdened by life that at the moment you can't even think of anything pleasant, to make a choice, or go for a trip, or meet a friend, or go to an event. Like the Hanged One is kind of talking about you being in a freeze modality because you're just so burdened with this Ten of Wands. So they want you to release the burden. They want you to release the sorrow. If you feel that it was all of your fault, just stop thinking these things, because it is not. It's not good for you. Actually, I feel that they want you to stop thinking altogether and overthinking and analyzing over and over the situation. What if I could come back in time and do these things differently? It is not serving you right now. It is not going to help. Yes, sometimes those thoughts can help for the future. You could ask, what could I improve in the future? What could I do better in the future? And that's something legit to ask. But if you find yourself ruminating over and over about what happened, then that is the thing that you have to walk away from, because you're torturing yourself by doing so. We have Seven of Pentacles, the Four of Swords in the reverse position, Three of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles upright. Yeah, there is this restless energy, thinking, should I continue? Because I put so much effort, like I said earlier. Like, I imagine yourself tending to a garden for months and months and months, and then you start realizing, okay, this is not really giving me the fruits I wanted. Should I continue or not? Should I continue in this direction or not? And it really is up to you in a way. Like, you have to decide. It is your own choice. You have to decide whether you're happy to continue pouring your energy into this, or whether you're too tired and actually probably the results are not good enough for you. They're not worth your sweat and tears. So it is up to you. They can definitely notice that there is this restless energy. Like, you probably keep thinking, have I made the right choice? What if I stayed and it was gonna ripen and it was gonna be great again, you know? I feel that this is your main doubt, because it is. These doubts are coming because you cannot bear the pain of letting it all behind. Because you're like, I commit towards it. Like I was happy to do it, but it comes a point in which we have to recognize that it is okay to break our commitments if they became so unhealthy for us. You know, whatever that is. Even if it is a job that you spend years and years and years working towards, and now you're realizing, okay, I'm overly stressed, I'm never at peace. Is this worthy? Is this worthy this pain? And also with the Page of Pentacles, it could be that it wasn't even paying you that much. So you're like, maybe, you know, spirits are saying probably it is right for you to step away from it. So I know that it's kind of repeating itself over. Let's see if there's anything new that you... Oh, there it is. So there is strength, Queen of Pentacles upright, and the Queen of Swords. So this is all about self-empowerment, self-confidence, self-love, investing in yourself. It's absolutely great. This is about facing your own fear, facing your fears to be happy, facing your fears to attract abundance, facing your fears to have money, to have a luxurious life, facing your fears to be your own leader, to be the boss of your life, to place high standards, so high that people will even kind of be scared to approach you. Who cares if they're the right person? They won't be scared about your standards because they're legit. Okay. Fear of putting boundaries, fear of respecting yourself, fear of talking about yourself as you are a person that is worthy of love and respect. Okay, I love this combination of 3 cards because it's all about, like I said, empowering yourself and feeling like you don't deserve you don't deserve poor treatments. You know, this is like recognizing your values, recognizing your worth, and being like, you know what, if I have to be my own boss, if I have to start my own company because where I am, they treat me miserably and I don't deserve it, so be it. If it is, you know what, I'd rather be single right now because the relationship I've been in, they have been draining me financially and emotionally and mentally. That would be it. And there is like this facing all the fears that you used to have before, like, oh, but you know, any fear associated, for example, to be self-employed, any fear associated to be single, like you're facing them all. Okay, that's so that was intense. it I really hope it resonated with you guys. Let me know in the comments down below. Sorry if it felt at time a little bit dark. I just kind of had to be honest and tell you, like, just express openly whatever energies I pick from the cards. I love to hear your thoughts and views about this, and I accept any constructive criticism, so let me know in the comments down below. And if you have any suggestion as well for next few videos, I'd love to hear it. And don't forget to support this channel if you haven't done it yet. I'd love to receive any little gesture. It's going to be super important and meaningful. So I wish you the very best with whatever situation you are dealing with right now, and I hope to see you very soon. Thanks so much for trusting my guidance. Sending you big hugs and much love.